welcome to Paris. On this edition of the show, we look back at the Euro 2016. And as you can see, we're just down the street from the Arc de Triomphe, where the French would have been celebrating if it weren't for Portugal. I actually ran into half of United's class of '92, Ryan Giggs, Nicky Butt, as well as Gary Neville. So as somebody who really adores this sport and watched those guys growing up, well, my God, that was quite the experience. And that was definitely the top of my list, I would say, for the Manchester Derby.
There are thousands of Albania fans who have come from all over the world to be here. They've spent thousands of dollars for just one football match, and as you can see, it's very much worth it.
So I managed to find a guy who was willing to take on the task of teaching me archery. This is Osman, and I didn't realize how much was actually involved in this. I've got my bow, I've got my arrows, I've got a nice belt, gloves, everything. And when we asked him where I'll be shooting today, well, he just said whichever one I can make it to, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, well, let's start by referring to some of the signs that have actually been put around this stadium, as I think they're a really nice representation of what this game is actually all about. It translates in English to government and nation, hand in hand, together in the stands, and that's exactly what the Turkish Football Federation is looking for with this charity match that they put together. We've searched high and low and managed to spot one of the brightest possibilities. Me. You better believe it. This is a very special treat. She's brought her car out here for us today, and she's going to show us a few tricks of the trade. Oh my God.
This is a donut. It's easy.
So I was in Madrid earlier this week, and I was able to go to the media days for both clubs, for both Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, and I can tell you that the players are playing very coy.
A lot of people are saying that, you know, it was a walk in the park, so to speak, for Real Madrid compared to Atletico Madrid, but we all know that that's not the case. It's very difficult to get where you're at. Walk us through the comeback against Wolfsburg and also against Manchester City.
Yeah, I think the key was of course the second game against Wolfsburg. We lost there clearly, and we had a lot of pressure in the second leg.
Semra, what is coming out of the Swiss camp there on the boat about security?
Well, you know, Lance, we've had a chance to talk to quite a few players. We've talked to Vladimir Petkovic, the manager. We've talked to Shaqiri. We've talked to Juru, a former Arsenal player. We've talked to Lichtsteiner, the captain of the team, also a Juventus player, and many others as well. And all of them are saying the exact same thing, which is that we're not concerned. They say the Davis Cup doesn't matter anymore, but if you were here in Zagreb over the weekend, well, you could be forgiven for thinking it was anything but. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring you this very special edition of Beyond the Game live from Paris. We really hope that you've enjoyed it, and congratulations again to Portugal, and do enjoy the best pictures we can share with you now of the incredible moments from the past month.